I want to make a very quick video going over the new insane strategy for both Magic Find and non-Magic Find. I want to kind of explain all in the video why it's so broken and why it's probably the best form in the league. I really doubt anything will beat this. It'll probably only be approved upon this. So yeah, let me show you some footage real quick. So this is a new strategy I'm running, and just pay attention to the monsters down here. This new strategy, you kind of kill an insane amount of monsters, more monsters than we have ever killed before. You can kind of see, yeah, in about like 20 seconds, I already killed 2,000 white monsters. In total, yeah, it's first gameplay to spawn a ton of beyond monsters. But yeah, in total, at the end of your map, you're killing roughly 20,000 monsters in total between like the white, blue, rare, and unique monsters. 20,000 in total. My biggest monster count has been 26,000 so far. Which, if you're not sure how insane that is, usually normal juice maps, let's say from Affliction League, had about like 8k to 10k monsters. So this is double of that. Yeah, absolutely insane amount of monsters killed. And why does that matter? Because monsters is just raw loot. That means scarabs, basic currency drops, uniques, etc, etc. So yeah, let me explain the basic strategy and why this is just so OP. So yeah, originally this was a modified root 2 tree. Root 2 made this strat originally, then I modified upon it, and then we found some really insane tech for this that made it absolutely busted to what it is now. So yeah, essentially you're using ambush, and then you're doing ritual with shrines. So the reason why you have ritual and shrines is because they spawn more natural mobs in your map, and ritual specifically pretty much dupes your rogue exiles, and that's the other thing part of the strat. Rogue exiles are so important because they are unique monsters, and unique monsters are guaranteed to drop a unique item with this scarab. Not only that, combined with significant troves, they have an insane drop chance of scarabs as well. So you get a ton of uniques and a ton of scarabs. That's the basics of the strategy. It's just shrines with ritual, with rogue exiles, dropping a ton of uniques and scarabs. Use an ambush. The reason why I use ambush is to get more rogue exiles on your map, and you get to dupe them as well. Dupe them as in like you to open the box multiple times. So yeah, that's the basics. So now what I add on top of this, the new tech essentially, is this Beyond Scarab. So let me explain this Beyond Scarab real quick. So usually on this 4-up Scarab slot, people were doing the other ambush, which was this one right here, 50% chance for strongbox. So instead of this, I replaced it with this Beyond Scarab. And what this reads is unique monsters slain areas create 8 to 12 additional Beyond portals. This is a lot of monsters, a lot. You are slaying over 1,000 to 2,000 unique monsters per map. That is a lot of Beyond portals, and why we're getting over 20k mobs in a map. So yeah, we're using the Rogue Exile tech with essentially this new Beyond stuff to spawn a lot of Beyond monsters, and the only thing we need to actually enable this is just to get Endless Tide. No other Beyond nodes are needed. You do not need Beyond spawn chance whatsoever. So yeah, outside of that, you guarantee unique monsters, drop additional item, and then the strong boxes. So now the other stuff that makes this insane as well is the tier 17 map. And the tier 17 map just really brings it to the next level, for this one mod only. Rare and unique monsters spawn a tormented spirit on reaching low life. So remember on the clip, and we're killing like thousands, like 1 to 2,000 unique monsters, and about usually 300 to 400 rare monsters. That's a lot of tormented spirits, and guess what? Those tormented spirits are also unique monsters, which means they also spawn additional Beyond portals, as you do want to kill the tormented spirits before the, inflict a rare or yourself if you're using the keystone. So yeah, those tormented spirits will guarantee drop a unique, and they'll also spawn Beyond portals, spawning even more mobs. So you kind of see how this gets out of control really fast. Like I say, just end up spawning like 20k plus normal monsters. I mean, 20k plus total monsters between uniques, normals, rares, and magic. And every unique drops guaranteed unique, and every like normal and magic mob is like ghosted because you're legitimately summoning 1,000 ghosts per map. So usually every single normal magic mob is ghosted. Most of your rares aren't, but yeah, that's the basis of the strat. I even dropped a mirror today with this strat. Now, I don't think a mirror is something you can expect, but you are killing a lot of monsters, and usually the best way to farm mirrors is to kill a lot of monsters. But yeah, it is absolutely insane. If you're curious, like, hey, what's the profit now? What's loot per hour? I don't really know. I haven't kept track. It's just insane. It's maybe 30 div an hour. Who really knows? I'm not keeping track, but yeah, most of the profit is going to come from scarabs, but you also get a ton of tier zeros. I've been seeing like 8 to 10 tier zeros a day, which means you should average a Mageblood or Headhunter a day if you play as much as me, which is really insane. So yeah, you also get a ton of raw currency. So I've been in like 2 to 3 divines a map now with this new strategy. Yeah, very good. So yeah, I'll have the strategy linked down below. I don't think there's anything else I have to mention. I hope I explained it all and why this is very insane and why you have to do all this combination together. I guess one last thing, almost forgot. You have to be using at least two Allflame Embers of Anarchy. This just guarantees rogue exiles and makes them spawn a lot in your map. Without this, you're not going to spawn enough unique monsters. See, I usually use 2 of these. You can use 3 as well. You just want to use it on the highest pack size monster you have available, which is usually the one all the way at the top, or any ones that have the 50% more pack size modifier. So yeah, at least 2. Sometimes 3 is okay. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole video. This is a very insane strat. Like I said, today alone, I dropped both a Mageblood and a mirror, and I've dropped like 5 other tier zeros, and I'm going to continue doing this strat. I think it's by far the best strat in the league. I don't think this tree is fully min-maxed, by the way. I think we could definitely improve this tree further. Just keep in mind, you do want ritual, you do want shrines, and you do want the scarab nodes as you drop a lot of scarab stuff. So the tree is very tight. I do think we want more map effect modifiers, but it's very hard to fit in. Anyway, yeah, that's the whole video. I'll be shooting this on Twitch, of course. This strat is just absolutely insane, and yeah, that's it.